It's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag.
You muted.
Thought I was live. Thought I was unmuted. Good afternoon. Welcome to January 20th, holiday MLK Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Inauguration. Inauguration. Also, welcome back, TikTok.
Welcome back. Yeah,
that's amazing.
Not the video app though.
What do you mean?
It's not back up yet because I use it.
What video app?
That TikTok owns CapCut.
Oh, okay. I use it a little bit. I use it very little. Okay.
Yeah, they own CapCut. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But anyway, so some of y'all may be you may have a different title than what is going to be on YouTube, but is wholesaling still worth it in 2025? Your title may say why wholesaling seems overcrowded in 2025 if you're on Facebook or LinkedIn or somewhere else like that. But on YouTube, it will say is wholesaling houses still worth it in 2025? It had a better ranking on Video IQ, but I had already created the content for it. So, but anyway, so we're here to talk about real estate investing with a strong emphasis on wholesaling real estate. I also have. I remember I mentioned that we were going to make it easier for you guys with the KISS method with the filling out the offer template, because a lot of you guys are struggling with the math on it and the tech side of it. So you got two hurdles. You may be you got two hurdles. What's going on, man?
What's up?
Oh, you got it. We are live. We are LIVE. But a lot of you guys struggle with the math side of it, maybe even the tech side of it. So I thought I made it simple, but after dealing with the number of you guys, and it seems like you're struggling with it, then I wanted to come up with somewhat of a better option for you guys as far as that. So it's not done as far as for you all can use it. That should be completed today, but I'm going to show it to you here in a second. Let me text here online. I'm going to show it to you since we're in the beginning of it. So people that, only watch 2 or 3 minutes of what we got going, they may still can grab it also. So let me, all right. So what I'll do, I'll go ahead and demo it now, then I maybe demo it later. All right. So again, it's not available to you guys yet because we just got a couple of minor details that we need to address. All right. So let's just assume you have a property and that you're going to make an offer on. We'll just do this in Chicago. And let me reset the filters. And let's just do houses. I don't have to really put a lot of thought in this. All right, so we're going to just go with this house right here. Okay, so the first thing you'll want to do is don't get into whether we would target this property or not. Probably would with one photo and 15 views per day. But So I would just automatically either go in here, copy the address, or you have to type it in. The simple thing is to highlight it all and then just copy it. And then you'll be able to go over here to this template, right? And you put in the address, okay? And then, so the price is 149.5. So we'll put that in here, 149,500. And then it should be some magic here happens. So now it tells you what your offer will be, right? And it also shows you down here at full price what the agent's commission should be, right? And so you see what it is based on your offer right here, right? So it's 35.87.76 or whatever it's going to be exact. And but the offer should be this amount, right? The agent's commission should be this amount or more, right? So what we'll do is we'll add $1,000 here. All right. So now your fee to the agent is more than it is down here. We want at least to be the same or more. All right. So on this property, you're at 59,796 is your offer. So that's based on 40%. I supposedly looks like it's changing. I'm going to address that, but I want to still show it to you. I know it wasn't ready. So we're going to place the $500 EMD here. Okay, so now if I hit download, you have the download link here. That'll probably change what'll probably happen, like I have it set up with the contract. It'll probably just forward over to a page that I'm trying to do something with you or whatever. But anyway, so we hit download. So now I can just save it to my desktop, and I'll just put today's date in here just for GP. And boom. Then I go up here in my folder, and there's your filled out doc. So what we got to edit on it is he has the $sign here, and there's already a $sign there. He has a $sign there also, and then he has it down here also already. So that's one of the things that we got to adjust. But now you can take this, and depending on what device you're on, you can just simply export it or save it or whatever, which is already saved. I mean, so, and you can now print it out or email it. In this situation, we're just emailing it over to an actual agent or whatever. So, but that's all I have to say about that. Now you'll also be able to use this if you want, if you're just trying to figure out what you should offer, right? So we put $100,000 in here. If we determine if that's the listing price or the actual ARV, it'll just tell you what to offer right here, without even, that's when you're dealing just with the seller or whatever. Also, you can use it for that purpose also. So there you go. That's all I have to say about that. So trying to make it easier for you, Cap.
Wait. So you done made it to where all they gotta do is plug numbers in. The sheet will create an offer for them, and they just download it to send to an agent.
Yeah. Now let me just say this. And I've mulled over this, and obviously I've made a lot of money with this stuff over the years. I have. I ain't gonna tell you a lot, but I think I left a lot of money on the table by providing the free contract and all this stuff. All that stuff about to probably go behind a paywall, right? I look at all these people that have schools and memberships to communities, and I see the numbers in, and I say, I've been doing this a long time. Ain't no way I shouldn't have X number of people around there behind this wall or whatever. So that's totally good. That's about to change. I'm just going to just tell you straight up. So, anyway,
because what you just did with Zomps, I mean, people would pay for that seriously, because
100%.
Oh yeah,
100%.
That's crazy to be able to do that right there.
Yeah. So we just got a couple of little small changes to make. He'll have that done today. So
that's a cool app though, man.
That's cold. That's cold.
That is a cool app, bro. Like. Yeah.
So what'll happen is that whenever you go to find deals, now you just click here. It says
Oh,
download.
we don't see the screen, Ty. We don't see the screen.
Oh, my bad, my bad. So now when you just go here, it just says for this particular template right here, you just hit download. You hit download, it's just going to take you over here. Then you have to make a copy of this, and then you can fill it out, which that's cool. You can still be able to do that if you already have it or whatever. But like I say, the reason we're even arriving at this point is because too many people are struggling just to even fill this out, right? And so, like I said, just trying to simplify or whatever. But again, it's gonna be what it is, or whatever. It ain't gonna be for everybody, I guess. But I know it just, the type of, we ain't selling pencils here. The type of money you can make in real estate, it ain't even nothing to talk about the minimal amount that you can charge for something like that. So I hadn't done it, over time, but that's about to change. I'm just letting you know.
A lot of people are just speaking.
Wow.
Good afternoon. Then Cleophas Clancy Jr. Flipman, can you talk about wholesaling land, big acreage to be specific?
Well, big acreage, and that can be defined in a lot of different ways or whatever, but it's still going to boil down to what is worth price per acre and what you can get it for, right? You have less buyers for larger acreages versus smaller acres, but normally because of the price point, right? And so, but you could do a lot of creative things with that. Even you could do owner financing with land, probably more easier than you can with houses.
True.
It's easier to take back. So you don't have to normally put somebody out. Unless they move the trailer, mobile home, or something on there. It's easier to execute that or whatever. So it's just still going to boil down to what is the value at price per acre, and what can you get it for below that number significantly. Ideally, you're trying to be 40 to 50%, but it can still be a handsome payday even if you get it at 60 to 70%, depending on the price point. So there you go, CJ. What they call you, Playboy? CJ?
Cleophas. Let me see. Michelle Simmons, welcome to the live. You definitely add value, and I want to work with you on my first deal when I get some funds.
Well, you don't need any funds to take advantage of the KISS method right now. Now I'll probably leave that out there or whatever for people to move forward with, because it ain't nothing to do. It's not brain surgery. Well, none of it's brain surgery, but you don't know or whatever. But you can move forward with that today, Michelle. We'd love to work with you on that right now. Send us some stuff. Go there, and it'll take you over to the page I just showed you. Watch that little training video with the lady on the thumbnail, and take action.
And Jamin always says super generous. I think the KISS method is super simple.
Oh yeah, that's the perfect.
AC is saying thanks for all your efforts in providing these useful tools, Ty. And then, but who am I? Should come up with a step-by-step video. What actionable daily steps? Because they're probably new to the live.
Yeah, they probably new to the live. Yeah, we gonna have some new people. I guess some people off today or whatever.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So if you go to Zomp's But Who I Am, there's a video right there that shows you step by step how to integrate the KISS method.
I was just somebody was just texting me the other day, and they was asking me about sending offers to realtors. I was like, text the word KISS to 205-964-5243. And then 20 minutes later, oh, okay, I've been doing it wrong. No shit.
Yeah. Well, you
have a lot more. You have a lot more patience than me, bro. That's
I know.
You've been doing it longer, man. So you're used to this.
But I mean, I don't mean to cut you off, but don't you have to be patient with dealing with anything with the general audience? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you have to have your mind right. I ain't saying I'm always patient, and I hope I'm human just like anybody else. You can just catch me at a wrong time. Somebody come happen that normally I'm gonna be probably outside of my character is when some unexpected money has to be spent, right? And so that's when I'm gonna probably be not at my best as far as on my best behavior or whatever. That's gonna probably be number one, right? Hate them like that, but it is what it is. I try to work on it. I try to do stuff to create discipline. You know what I'm saying? Just like patience more so. I just try to do stuff just to try to create. Because it's tough, it's tough. But again, like that's part of the reason. So one of the things in business, if people keep having the same problem, that means there's an opportunity there, right?
Yeah.
Like if you experience, you interacting with enough people and they having the same issue, then that's normally an opportunity. And so even though with putting this form together, great, be able to create the offer template for you, somebody's still gonna struggle with it. You know what I'm saying? But I think I've eliminated a huge part of it or whatever. So because the math part of it was killing people, you know what I'm saying? So and then I don't know how well I was explaining it too. I can put some of it there. Also, I know how I have it in my mind because it's just like that for me. But so hopefully this will take the thought out of it. And like I say, you'll be able to use it also just to make an offer based on the KISS method. You don't have to use that method, but if you're going to use it, it just simplifies. Just put the ARV or the listing price in there, and boom, that's your offer. That's it. That's where we're starting at.
That's where we're starting at. And you're right, Torin. You do have to have some form of patience if you're going to be in the education space and you're going to be interacting with a lot of people. And okay, man, I'm just going to hang up my hat then.
No.
I'm just going to hang up my hat then, man.
After today's show, you will never see me again.
I'm just going to hang it up, bro. It was nice knowing y'all, though. But nah, man, I'm definitely working on. I'm just thinking about when I started in the countless amount of hours that I had to put in. There was no accessibility like how it is now to this form of information. The information wasn't really there. Where the information was there, but as far as the people that's giving the information, the accessibility wasn't there as yet. And that's really where I guess that's my disconnect, because I'm just like, what the hell?
You'll see it sometimes in the comments. People be like, I guess they comment to each other. They're like, he has at least 7 videos on that. You know what I'm saying? On that question. But I get it. A lot of times sometimes people come, they don't know. They don't know that.
Yeah, they don't know. Yeah.
Now, a lot of it is people are the only word I can describe, they're too lazy to do it.
Yeah, they're too lazy. Yeah, they're too lazy.
And so one of my things is, if you don't have the patience to educate yourself, this probably ain't going to be for you. Right. A lot of things are not going to probably be for you.
100%.
If you don't have that patience to educate, especially when the content is free, like I've been trying to learn as much. I don't want to do it myself on the technical side of it, but like AI agents, I've just been consuming a lot of content on that because I want to know about it. I want to understand it because I know it can be applied to real estate to not only help me in my business, but also to present opportunities for you guys or whatever. So look out for some of that stuff to come down the pipeline too, or whatever. But I've gotten on the Zoom with a dude, but I'm willing to pay him for what he's about to do for me, right? Mm-hmm. He provided some good information on some content that he had. I ain't reach out to him trying to get it for free. Now he threw out a crazy number or whatever. I like, oh no, that ain't what I was expecting. That's why I'm contacting somebody that's from India, not in the U.S. These are U.S. numbers, but it sounds like what you're talking about. So we got down to the workable number that I think I want to pay. or whatever. But point being, like I said, I watched enough of it because I want to know. So I'll put the hours in. I'll sit there and just pound out hour. I'm talking about like I'll watch a video from beginning to end, even if it's boring as hell or whatever. But if I know they're giving me stuff, I'm just gonna sit there and just make myself watch it.
That's me. That's me too, man. That's me too.
Sometimes people's tone is terrible, and I probably am like that to a lot of people, or whatever. But I know when somebody's giving me game, even though their tone and presentation might not be all that or whatever. But I know when I'm getting some real useful information, and I'll just sit there and I got to lock in. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Yep. Seems like we got a lot of new people today. Gemini Ways, did you put a property in? It's saying 3-bedroom on that zip code, but I didn't get the zip code. Or is it a property? Just let us know what you're. And she said, by the way, the KISS method is the first time I feel like I'm finally in the game. Making offers put you in the game.
Oh, that's gonna put you in the game.
Making offers put you in the game for sure.
Put you in the game. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You will luck into a deal and you don't have no idea what you're doing if you put enough offers in. We ain't in the luck into a deal business. But I'm just telling you, we know what ain't gonna happen if you ain't putting in any offers.
Mm-hmm.
We know no money will be made.
Yep.
Educate and take action. That's what's Everything by John. Hey guys, I just joined, so I would love to know from you guys: is wholesaling still worth it in 2025? You know I had to put this up. You know I had to put this up.
Yes. Wholesaling is still worth it in 2025. Yes, sir. It is.
Well, let's go on and dive into it. So here was the title today. All right, so that was the thumbnail I came up with or whatever, snatched from somebody else and used it. Anyway, so saying these are two lays wholesale still worth in 2025. Now, so all right, now things change, right? When you learn the different things, I like to think you're trying to grow and attach to it, but at the end of the day, wholesaling existed before the internet, before PropStream, before Batch Lead, before High Level, before Zillow, before Zomp, before Diggalate, before Flipman. It existed before that, right? And so as long as real estate is not free, opportunities for you to find a great real estate deal and get in the middle of that transaction between a seller and a buyer will exist. It just is. Because the one thing that I know, I don't care what you see as far as we're in a recession or that don't matter. That's good. That's good for real estate. Bad stuff is good for real estate normally. Bad things that happen is normally good for real estate. COVID was amazing. Most money I've ever made. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people died, and I'm just talking about the real estate opportunity. Amazing.
Oh yeah, that's when I learned. That's when I learned creative in COVID, and that's when we expand on our assets when it comes to just people within such strange and dire needs where they didn't know where to turn or what to do, and they was running away from their properties. And you always gotta. Here's the thing: if you have a solution for something, you can make money.
Oh my God, yes, that's the whole thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Just if you got, or you can make a better mousetrap. Like, just think about it. How long is Uber? Let me do this real quick. So Uber, let me see. Uber started when? Now I get this from Gary V. Did that? So I ain't coming up with this. So it started in March of 2009 in San Francisco. If somebody would have told you in April of 2009 that you would get in a car or put your child in a car with a stranger and that don't have taxi on it or some metro or what, and they ride around with them, and how you summons them was through your phone. You would say you out your mind. That existed. It really already existed with taxis. It's just because they had the word taxi on it, it made it more legitimate, right? For whatever reason. But whatever these, I forget what their names are. The starter, that's one of the all-time better mousetrap. So now you put the power into just normal individuals that have some form of entrepreneurship because you are working for yourself. Uber just providing the platform for you to do it. They just making it very easy for you to find customers. They just created a better match. It really wasn't a problem. They just created a better mousetrap, right? Peace has been being delivered, right? They've been ahead of the game. But why we can't deliver other food and other items? Just like, why didn't somebody think of that before then? It's probably been happening basically since Uber around that same time. But pizza has been being delivered. I guess in some markets, maybe Chinese food or whatever. But everything, like I got to go outside right now and get some gloves and some dish detergent that they delivered from Sam. I forgot to get it before I came upstairs here. So, but just think about that, right? So going back to real estate, the only thing gonna happen is just more opportunities gonna be available because of all the technology that's associated with it. Now, more people are aware of it, but we're talking just using the U.S. We're talking over 350 million people. No one person, no one entity can buy up all the real estate and come close to it. Can't come close to it. That's my 2 cents. What you got, Jebo?
If you have a solution for something, you can make money. That's plainly what it is, man. Like, and just to get back to that Uber situation, right? Not only is it you're getting into a car with complete strangers, which was never a thing at all, but now it's a normal thing. And I've been in a place where I drove Uber and Lyft. I'll 2-3 o'clock in the morning, some person getting in a car and they like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm getting in a car with you. But your ass getting in a car though. Crazy. It's the same thing when it comes to real estate. You never know where your opportunity is going to come from. You got to keep on taking action. It's the same thing. Like sellers will tell you, man, I never picture myself selling my house, but now I'm selling my house. It's the same situation. It's the same.
I think I said AI automation. I meant AI agents. I think that's what.
Yeah, no, he said AI agents. He said AI agents.
It's in the same family. It's in the same family.
I ordered some Papa John's last night through AI. Like nobody was on the phone to take the order. It was completely through
really? AI. Okay. So they got AI agents on the pizza thing.
Through AI.
Oh yeah, that's a natural fit for anything that's where people are calling in.
Yeah, inbound. Yeah, 100%.
Inbound, it's natural. Yeah. That's so much. It's just like we're basically right now where you were probably 98, 99 with the internet, where you're trying to sell every business a website. Right. All businesses that take inbound calls. Oh, I don't need. I shouldn't be paying somebody for that. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because those AI agents can do that job if they can't do anything else or whatever. So obviously, it's all about how you train it. But most definitely, like you say, you ordered that pizza. That's something simple or whatever. Yeah. Well, did it let you know it was an agent, or you just figured it out? It was one?
No, they was like, "Hey, you're gonna be ordering through our AI system, and you're gonna get 15% off just by going through the system." So it's an incentive, and I was like, "Hell yeah, why not?" I mean, did my pizza show up correctly? No, but still though.
And people, which I'm nice about it, but when I go out to eat, and people that eat with me a lot, they say they'll say like, "Here it comes," because I ain't gonna never order like it is on the thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give some instruction. Like right. If I'm gonna probably get some French fries, I'm like, I'm gonna say it always. Now I don't never trip in no restaurant. I'm gonna be like, please make sure the fries are fresh, like cooked.
Right, fresh fries, like,
cooked fresh. Yeah. If they don't, I'm just letting you know I'm gonna send them back. If they're not, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send them back.
Yeah, because I'll even take you a little bit further. Because I tell people this all the time. When eBay first came around and I was ordering stuff on eBay, people's like, you must be losing your mind to put your credit card online. Everybody got their credit card on Amazon now.
Everybody.
That's an understatement. Something wrong with you if you don't.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Nah. I just think it gets to a point that people, it just makes sense to do this type of stuff. DoorDash and Uber. It's just technically, it just makes sense.
Well, we're all about convenience, because you can go into a gas station or a convenience store and buy a bottle of water for $1.89. Probably for another $1, you can buy a 12-pack.
We
pay for convenience. You know what I'm saying? So
let me ask you, do they pump your gas where y'all are at, or do y'all got to get out and pump it yourselves?
I think New Jersey is the only state that does that.
Really?
Yeah, I think New Jersey is the only state that has yeah.
Nah, man, they got to be an up north thing. I don't think it's just New Jersey.
I think it's just up
north.
I've seen a recent thing on. That's why I'm sort of that New Jersey they still have gas attendants. Now they may have select stations where it happens, but it's going to be very rare.
I mean, they have it. They have it in Jamaica too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, because I'm just thinking, like down here, I don't even go into gas stations at all. Like I really will go into the gas station.
They pump your gas in that too?
Huh?
They pump your gas in Florida?
No. I pump it myself. That's why I said I don't go in the gas station.
Oh, okay.
I just get my car, get at the pump, and I just get my gas and I'm going.
Oh yeah, that's too.
I don't have to talk to nobody. None of that. Yeah. And that's the other part to it too, man. When it comes to that, is that the convenience and then the interaction. Like we're getting to the point where nobody like to interact with nobody no more. Nobody like to talk to nobody at all.
Yeah.
Did you see the commercial? It was a Progressive commercial where they was at the dinner table and the father was like, "Really, y'all all gonna be on your phone?" And they put the phone down, and it was so awkward. He was like, "Okay, y'all could be on your phone." Y'all could be on your phone. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's the way of the world. It's the norm, though. It's the norm, man.
Michelle Simmons is saying so many new investors are expecting a handout instead of a hand up, and Don want to pay for the experience of the more experienced investor.
And don't want to pay for the experience of the more experienced investor. I mean, Michelle, it's one of those things where the culture that we're in and the era that we're in is an instant gratification era. Everybody wants instant gratification. Nobody wants to go through the time, the effort, the energy to get what they want no more.
Mazio Mar says, Flipman, I bought your course a couple of years ago. He's interested to know what you're doing with the Super Bowl. I have a vacant property with beds in it, not a ghetto property. You can use it. I'll text you. And this is Kent.
Oh, Ken saying you could visit for the Super Bowl.
That's what he said. He has the okay. Yeah, that's what's up.
Ken said you could visit for the Super Bowl. Where's the Super Bowl at this year?
It's in New Orleans.
New Orleans?
Yeah. And so Flip Man, about your course, you appreciate that, number one. We went to I ain't really no fan of nobody, but because I was right about Jaden Daniels, I've become a fan of the Washington Commanders. So my nephew suggested during Thanksgiving that we go to see, they were going to play the Saints like the next week, I think it was, or a week after. And so we went, my nephew, my cousin, and one of my brothers, we went to the game down in New Orleans to see the Commanders and against the Saints, whatever. So number one, that was the first NFL game I had ever been to, as much as I loved it. I'm one of those people. Yeah, I love it. Like
you one of them people to call in and argue with the.
I used to do that. Now, I did it for years. I used to do that, but Yeah, I actually, yeah, you're right. I was one of them. I would love to go to the Super Bowl, but number one, I know those tickets are very expensive outside of my tolerance of money. It that stadium, that was my experience. Which I wasn't tripping about it, but the Superdome is an older stadium. From other people tell me, stadiums say it's not like that in a lot of other stadiums. So anyone can confirm or deny or whatever. And so, but I would love to do something like that. I really appreciate the offer on a place to stay. That's what's up. You say not a ghetto property. You can use our text you kid. Yeah, I think you texted me.
He's also saying start your own school. I don't know.
He said what now?
He also said that too. Start your own.
Yeah. That's it. We sort of had versions of it here recently, but we're gonna do something different or whatever. So.
All right. Everything by John. Thanks, guys. I actually have a potential 10K deal that I got from an agent, and I sent it to a builder, and he really likes it, but the agent is being super difficult.
Yeah, explain the difficulties that the agent is doing.
And Gemini Ways is asking about this zip code in Colorado. It's looking like it's called Wheat. What is this?
What's her question about the zip code?
Well, she put in she has a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in that zip code.
Oh, she don't want to get an address on, I guess. Okay.
I guess she don't want to give the address.
I could try to see what I can look up on her Venture app. Did she put the zip code in there?
Yeah, 80033. Wheat Ridge.
What is it?
80033, which is Wheat Ridge, Colorado.
Okay, now understand zip codes. They can transition from $50,000 to $500,000. Just understand that now. So it's not like this is going to be the value for the entire zip code. This is going to be an average, and the way they know, I would assume that they're doing it here. But we said 8033. So I'm showing 590, basically $600,000 for that zip code. Is the home values there?
Oh, and she also said, looking for you guys to use that buyer's tool to see what they are purchasing in that area.
I would have to have an address. I would have to have an address close to the property then in order to do that. I can't do it by zip code on what buyers are willing to pay.
All right. Michelle Simmons is asking for us to comp. This is in Marlboro, Maryland.
MD.
Marlboro. Let's see where we at with it. You have it highlighted again, so I can find it.
Okay.
Okay, there it is.
All
right.
And when I was while he's pulling that up, we were in New Orleans when the game was over. So, it's a lot of people, everybody going the same direction or just getting out the stadium. And I said to my cousin, I guess meaning the government, I said, they must do a really good job of keeping, because this is what can be considered a soft target of keeping crazy stuff from, terrorists or whatever from happening. And of course, 2 weeks later, we know what happened after that. And I said it when we were walking. I said, cause it wouldn't be nothing we would do if somebody broke our shoe or a car or something like that. Wouldn't be nothing we could do.
I was just talking to somebody about that with the Super Bowl coming up.
So Redfin at 483.
Oh, this off market.
Yeah, off market. Villo's at 491.
Mm-hmm.
And Realtor.
They're aggressive. They're aggressive on that pricing, don't they?
Let's see where they at. Come on.
She's a thinning. There it is.
488. So we're at 490 overall. So 60% of that, we're at what, 245?
Mm-hmm.
So 245 to start.
Okay. And Michelle Sloan has a question. When doing the KISS method, how do you determine EMD, close of escrow, and due diligence period?
She said, what now?
She wants to know, how do you determine the EMD, the COE?
Let me answer this. CMD. Below $100,000, use $500. Above $100,000, at least $1,000. They may want more, but at least $1,000. COE. Well, the new table that the new form that you're going to be able to just fill out, it's going to give you. It's going to automatically do 23 days, 23 or 24 days from the date that you send the offer. And what was the last one?
The due diligence period.
No, it's defaulted at 10 days. Actually, it says on it 10 business days is actually what it says or whatever. So, but all of that can be changed. Like I say, so how long? We're 40 minutes in. So yeah. So real quick, since Michelle brought that up, so guys, this will be available probably today for free for a time period or whatever, this form. But people are having so much trouble. So if you go here to Zomps, you're going to download this form right here or whatever. But people are having trouble with the math and even filling it out in reality. And some people still have trouble downloading it. I'm not sure what I can do once we get past that point. But what we do, so you'll have access to this. What you'll do is you'll be able to go here, grab this address, right? And you'll be able to go here and put the address in. And well, you know what? I may need to start it over. All right, you'll put the address in here. And that price was $149,500. You'll be able to put this price in $149,500, and it's going to tell you what your offer should be. Now keep in mind though, even if you're just trying to figure out what you should offer on a property, whether it's the listing price or the ARV, if you plug it in there, it's going to just tell you without even this other stuff even mattering. So the first thing it's going to do, once we put the price in here, it's also going to tell you what the agent would make based on 3%, what the agent would make at full price based on 3%. Okay. But now it shows you what you're going to actually offer right here based on this price. So we're going to probably be at 40% towards our offer on this, but it's doing the math for you. So we're going to be at $59,800. It's also going to tell you what the agent's commission will be, which is $35.88. Remember, we want to be at this number or above. So to keep it simple, we just normally do it in 500 increments, either 500, 1,000, or 1,500. Normally not going to have to go above that. All right. So if I put $1,000 in here, so now we're at $45.88, which is more than this amount. So we're good. So we'll go ahead. We're below. Our offer is below $100,000. So I'm going to put 500 as the earnest money deposit. And so if I hit download, I click the link right here to download it. And I'll save it. I'll just do 2. And so now I save it. I can go here to my folder, open it up, and then it's filled out. Like I said, it's not ready. Got a couple of things to do, to just small edits we got to make, but here's your filled out document here that now you can email over to the agent. So, you don't even have to worry about the math. The only things you have to just change, if the commission is not at least the same or more, you do either 500, 1,000, or 1,500, whichever one accomplishes that number. Put in your EMD and it'll do everything else. Put in your earnest money deposit amount and it'll do everything else. So, and then Ghosty suggested I need to put the little question mark things here to explain what they are too. I may do like my man on Preventure app and just do a little video for each one of them. And it'll have it in written text, but also me just explaining it too. So Won't be any excuses, dude.
Um,
No excuses.
Benny is asking, does the earnest money deposit go toward the purchase price?
Yes, it does. So the earnest money is a part of the purchase price itself. So let's just say it's $100,000 that you're paying for a property, and you have an the seller wants, let's just say $5,000 EMD or whatever the case may be. But the goal is to have somebody else put up the EMD. So the last thing that you got to worry about is the earnest money deposit. So let's just say you put the property out back at $120,000. You want to ask for that $5,000 earnest money. So this way you could put it up.
Yeah, and so I'm glad you had addressed that. That form is not out yet. There were some people on Instagram that were asking, where do we get that form?
Yes, it's not available. It's not. We just got a couple of more edits. It should be live later on today.
For $9.99.
Yeah,
per month.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking. What they're referencing is like I've had the contract for houses for land for free. Actually have a commercial contract also, a couple of those for free. Available, but everything is probably, and it ain't even no problem. Everything is about to go behind a paywall of some sort, maybe a community, but you'll be able to get a lot more out of it than just a contract or whatever. But I'm just letting you know those documents are probably
those days are about to go away, people.
I missed out on probably
the days of you
not doing that, like literally.
The days of you capitalizing on this man's hard work and telling him to shut up and talk about real estate are about to be over. Those days are coming to an end. No more. Shut up and talk about real estate.
DPP Entertainer is asking, I have a lot in Colorado right on 170. Maybe someone can help me sell them and we can JV. Jamming Our Ways, she did put a property address in. So she wanted to find out what buyers are paying with this address.
Let's go back to the other dude first, real quick.
Okay,
Colorado. Well, we would need more information. We'd have to have an actual address to be able to assist you on that. So just not to ignore your question or whatever, but that's limited information. So Jammin wants to know what this thing will do. See here.
The buyer.
All right, so let me do this first. Tyrone.
I noticed that as well. So that's a question I thought about is it plugging that address in at the top? Jamming Our Ways was saying. Did you put the address in and it came up with the price?
No. You have to.
You have to put that in.
I wish.
I was like, it's doing.
Well, that probably can happen. It could just fill it in. Well, probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect it to Zomps, and then when you click on the property,
it could pull the data from Zillow and all that stuff. Yeah.
I'm gonna probably connect it to Zomps some kind of way. Whenever you click, it'll be an option just to say, off. I don't know what's my offer, or something like that. My offer, and just a button is just gonna fill it all out, and you can just, what I'm saying. That's probably what we'll end up doing. That's at least what I was thinking. So what's that address?
It is 3860 Dudley, Dudley Street.
And that's in Colorado?
Yeah, Wheat Ridge, Colorado.
You said, am I sharing my screen?
No, not yet.
Spell it again.
38 Dudley.
There it is. All right. So to access this tool here, just text the word boss to 205-964-5243. So here's one right on the same street. They purchased for $530. And so let's do this. Let's build it up in Zomps really quick. All right, so this is it. Now, I'm assuming your square footage of your property is similar. So, but well, if nothing else, I'll be able to give you the price per square foot, right? And you can multiply you can run your numbers from there. Okay, so so this is the target property. And so here's the one property here. So let me open it up in Zillow and let me add it. And let's see if we can do another one. I really like to have more than one. But that's definitely in that subdivision right there. I guess this is one, but it doesn't have a price on it. Oh, no, that's too far. Yeah, we can use that, I guess. Let's see. All right. Let's look at both of these, see if they're comparable. Well, they're all close in years. The one property, it's a lot bigger than those. The price per square foot is lower, so this is probably more closer to our just $406 a square foot, right? You know what? We'll just be conservative and let it keep and stay there. So now this is based on our property being 1468. So what you'll do, Jim, always you'll take this 384 and multiply it times your number, right? Your square footage, and that'll give you your ARV. So once you get that, we'll just throw it over here in the new tool here. So I'm just going to say 560 is the number, and we'll just put it here and just see what we come back with, of course. Boom. So offer 336, 330, something like that. Boom.
Boom. Right.
Especially that square footage. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody, it's not somebody. They were talking about they got barricades for the Super Bowl, and Gemini Ways was saying, has New Orleans actually recovered from Katrina?
Oh yeah, oh my God. You know that's been 20 years ago. Yeah, it has.
Time flies, it was a long time.
It's literally been 20 years. It'll be 20 years in, I guess, August.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Let me fix your swag. Says I want to just get started. Can someone point me to the right materials? Well, you're in the right place.
Oh, you're in the right place. You can literally start today. If you text the word KISS, you'll see it scrolling down here at the bottom. You can literally get started today.
And this person also said, I'm looking for a mentor, and I'll even split commission on the first few deals. Can someone help me?
We will accept commission. Follow the instructions on the video with KISS. Once the form is up, I'm going to create a video. Because the one I have up now was really just what we're doing right now from a Flippanar. So it's not edited to keep your attention or whatever, because you're going to have all my uhs and ums, and then, me and Age are playing around or whatever. So I'm going to do, if he finishes it today, I'm going to probably do a video and put it out today to make it a lot more easier to understand it or whatever. Plus, I think we've changed a few things since then also. So, yeah.
Okay. Stephen Vaughn.
Knee operation happens tomorrow.
Knee operation. Okay. And he wants to know, what's the first thing for me to do concerning leads?
Hey, text the word KISS, 205-964-5243.
All right. And DPB Entertainer, he was following up with his comment. He said it's 1.88 acres in Limon, Colorado. Other side of the exit is a lot QSRs. I'm not sure what that is. This lot is approved for QSR as well.
Need price, need to, so you don't have to put if you want to send it over me to really look at it, still would need a price, or you dealing directly with the owner. Is it already has a for sale sign out there? Normally that means they're in la land on price if they haven't sold it, but offers are free or whatever. So.
All right. And Gemini Way says, I'm actually fine filling out the form, but good to know about the new form.
Yeah. Some jamming. I agree, but everybody, they retain information and how they would do it may be a little different than what we're doing. So I just try to make it simple, just plug and play, ideally. So
I can't remember when you pulled up the buyers thing. Did you look at what they were buying it, or we just did the kiss?
Oh! I just did the what's the name? Didn't know. My bad. So let me go back to it. I just gave her the
kiss method.
I just gave her the what's the name? My bad.
Let me.
So it looks like the buyers are buying around maybe 68. Well, it says 70% of the value. So looks like they'll spend in the 4s to 5. Now this property is a little bit bigger than ours. Well, quite a bit bigger than ours, but the one that's closer in size, they basically, if I do the math on it, if we just do the math on it, we take this 452, that 452 800 and divide it by our square footage. So we're at $278 a square foot, right? Okay, so if I take that number, multiply times our square footage, which we don't know what I think you gave us not the number. So you'll be around like 410 or something like that on what you could probably get a buyer to take, depending on the condition size, all that stuff don't matter. But we said you should offer 336, right? So that's money. That's what is that? Almost, what is that? Over 80 grand. Yeah. Yeah, is my math right? Yeah. No, 70 grand. Yeah. Somewhere in there. Which sounds about right, at a house with that price point, 50 to 60, 70, what I would be looking for. Yeah.
Hopefully that answers your question, Jamin. Always, I don't know, but let us know.
Oh, Jamin is the number one. There ain't no question who our number one.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, I love jamming, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's a faithful.
You know what's been helping me lately?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even read the comments no more. I just keep my stuff on private chat. I just let Torian do his thing, man.
I appreciate that. Okay.
That's been helping me a lot lately, man. I'm like, oh, that's a lot smoother.
You be over there.
It's a lot smoother. I don't see nothing I don't want to look at. Good. All right, cool. So yeah.
Brandon B in the Memphis area. Shout out to Memphis. Looking for someone to shadow through a few deals. That's what we're here for. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
But I think he may mean like right there in Memphis. M-Town, stand up.
Right here. Get in contact with me, Brandon. I'm in the Memphis area, so let me know. And send me some deals. We'll work through the deals. The numbers are just the numbers.
We'll work through the deals.
Lawrence Green, could you come with a comp for this property in Lamarck, Texas?
Lamarck. I keep it highlighted. Let me look for it.
All right.
Oh, okay, it's the last one. Okay. All right. Let's see what's up.
Lamarck. Oh, let me put you on the screen.
Those were some good ball games over the weekend, though, man.
Oh yeah,
there's some good ball games, man. So it's listed for $50K. Hold on, now what happened?
Nice.
Brick.
On it.
3 beds, 1.5 baths, 1,000 square feet, listed for $50,000. That's not bad. That's what, 20% flip?
What? How much they asking for it?
50.
Yeah, that's 10 victims.
Let's do the Zom calculator. So let's do calculator and show them how it works. Let's
Okay.
do that.
All right.
So I'm gonna let you do it.
All right.
So you could do the ZOM calculator, but they asking 50K though.
All right. What's the address?
It is 110 Prune Street, Prune. Yeah, Lamarck.
Right there. Yep.
And he's saying it's a fizzball.
Oh, it's physical.
Oh, it's listed for 50,000. Oh, okay, nice.
So it's. Wait a minute, I'm confused.
For sale by owner.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. It looked like it was. Okay, let's look at this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was listed.
Yeah, did it just come down? Yeah, it was listed.
Yeah, it was listed for 50K.
Yeah.
I know I wasn't going crazy.
Yeah. So what?
How much is Fizbo is asking now though? What they asking now?
Yeah, what are they asking now? So if I put 50 grand in here, it's easy. That's 10 grand. So there you go, 10 big ones.
Just pulled it right up. Look at that. What would be the agent commission?
If an agent was involved, it would be 1,500.
1,500.
Yeah.
So we would add 1,000 onto that, pretty much.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's 10 grand. There you go.
Yeah. Boom.
So the agent would have been making $100 more than what they would have been making on their regular commission. Look at that.
I wonder why the math. Let me reset. Let me see.
It don't change it at the bottom. It's supposed to do that or something.
No, it's okay. For some reason, it was going back and forth. I guess you have to reset it each time. You just can't put a new number in there without resetting. Okay, cool. But yeah, there you go.
Close the escrow. What is it? 21 days?
We do 23, something like that, 24, just for a couple of days of signing the contract.
Man,
it's up to you to put whatever in there.
I'm already knowing, man, but I'm just saying, like,
you can edit that,
You're like the mastermind of making people's lives easy.
I don't know about that, but I shared some of my thoughts.
Flip said, "Have no fear. Flip is here."
Somebody said this on Instagram. I couldn't quite make it out because this was Scuzzy Wombat saying, do you have recommendations for cross-platform listings and shipping setup tips? I couldn't make that one out, but
What you want? You want us to create a Shopify account for you?
that would it sound like, but
y'all might be on the wrong live stream.
yeah, we might just
We just need some clarity. We just need some clarity, man. What you're asking? Get some clarity. That's all.
Yeah, you might got turned.
So what y'all think? What y'all think about the inauguration, man? MLK Day. I'm telling you, man, that White House was looking like a plantation. I'm just saying.
Mm.
I'm just my thoughts.
It is called the White House.
It might be the wrong place and time, but I look at that cabinet. I'm like, man, woo. The biggest and the most the most wealthiest cabinet put together. Over close to $1 billion net worth.
No, I think
aside from Trump.
They have to be. They can't be $1 billion because Elon himself worth.
He 400.
He's not in no cabinet really.
I thought he had a position. He was the
the Doge. Yeah. Man, that's a made up position, man.
I don't think that's no restriction. I think they do that all the time. And then you got your boy Balasami or whatever his name is. I think he worth a few billion by himself.
Yeah, that's true. So this.
Oh yeah. You might give me. It might be
100 billion, 100 plus billion.
100 billion, you know
Yeah. It's up there.
Every real talk. Okay.
Oh man. Well,
Rico Wade wants to know: does that Zillow Premier Agent CRM work better for the KISS method?
I'm not familiar with the Premier Agent CRM. Zillow Premier Agent CRM. I'm not familiar with that. So just trying to create a plug and play. Just still put a little work in. Now, what we've tested it out. I guess it's going pretty good so far. Now, some of you all still don't even want to put the work in as far as finding the leads and building your list and all that. So if you're interested, we got a VA that will do that for you also, or whatever. They normally do cold calling for me, but they're doing this for one of my students or whatever. So it's basically $6 an hour. You can do if you're doing 40 hours a week. So you do the math on that, that's $240 a week or whatever. So if you want that, say, hey, I ain't got the time, but I got some money. If somebody gonna put the work in, find the properties, reach out to the agents, and what am I trying to say? And make the offers. Boom, got that too. Hit me up.
you got to start taking stuff off the top, Flip. Add your fee.
I let $6. I am getting something out of that. Trust me.
Add your fee. Oh man.
I am getting something out of that. They ain't just doing that one just willy-nilly.
Okay. All right. Just making sure, man. Add your fee.
For the guy that says, I want your email to get addressed so I can send you something. I ain't no, hey, if you watched enough of me, you know I am an entrepreneur first. Two things can be true. I can help people and make a little bread too at the same time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome back to the stream, Mike Sykes, the millionaire
Mike, you been MIA, man. You been out there doing deals without us, Mike. Mike been doing deals without us, man. That's where you been.
That's how he do.
Yeah, he gather a couple people, go do some deals. Because we ain't seen Mike in a good 2 months. Mike been closing deals.
Since the banks are closed today, I guess I'll join these guys.
Right. Mike been sending DMs to YouTube.
Mike said, I'm back. He said, I'm back.
Oh man.
I am Derek Phillips on Instagram is asking, how do we get
I don't know how to reach Mike. Mike, how do we reach you if we get something over there?
Yeah. Put your contact information now.
Or just send me an email.
People got Mike's information. Trust and believe. Mike ain't one thing for certain, two things for sure. Mike is on here making bread.
Yeah, he asking who in here now. He is focused, man. He is focused. He didn't even see. He's putting his number in now.
Oh man.
I am Derek Phillips is asking, how do we get this started? Text KISS the 205. What is it? 964-5243 and get access to the KISS method. I am Derek Phillips.
And Mike contact 678-3210. If you're in Atlanta, you already know the
678 is the area code, though, right?
Nah, if you're in Atlanta, you already know the area code.
No. They're gonna have multiples.
I think 678 is the area.
Yeah, that's the area.
If I'm wrong, but
yeah. No, that's the area. That's the Atlanta area code.
The Atlanta area code?
Yeah, that's the Atlanta area code.
Okay.
It's not giving the full 10 numbers.
Nah, YouTube won't let them do that.
He's putting it in different chats. All right, Terry Johnson, how can we know? Oh no, my fault. Terry Johnson wants to know, how can we connect with you if we have a commercial lead?
Ty@dealator.com.
I need one for Zomps, easier to spell. I got to get me an email for Zomps.
How can we know if we got a good commercial deal? I may have one, in North Carolina, but need help with comping. I need to tell if it's actual lead, so I don't know what to offer.
Okay, so when people say commercial, just think about it like this. It's almost like saying, I got a piece of real, almost it is exactly like this. I got a piece of real estate, but I don't know if it's a good deal or not. What type of real estate is it? Is it a house? Is it an apartment building? Is it a strip mall? Is it some land? So when you say commercial, what type of commercial is it? So we're taking it to the next level. Is it multifamily? Is it self-storage, hotel, motels, office space, retail space, warehousing? That matters because it's just not like all commercial investors buy all types of commercial real estate. Doesn't work like that. Don't even come close to working like that. Normally, most people go and buy one or two things. They don't really. It doesn't work like that. So think about it. You say something. I got a piece of real estate I want to sell. Well, what type of real estate is it? It matters, right? And so what I'm going to be able to help you with is it self-storage property? Is it multifamily? Maybe hotel, motel. I never pulled a deal off on that, but I know what to do. I know how to recognize an opportunity, and we got tons of buyers for it. The main thing is we have buyers ready for those. Anything else, maybe warehousing too, maybe or whatever, but anything else, I'm not. If it's just some random cute form of Taco Bell or Burger King or old gas station, I'm normally not going to be able to help you with that, right? Normally, especially if it's in an area, quote unquote, the hood like that, I'm definitely not going to be able. But if it's like an old gas station, a gas station that's not working anymore, and it's right off the freeway and everything around it is still booming, then yeah, if you can get a good deal on it, then yeah, or whatever. But if it's just in a depressed area per se, not the people depressed, but the real estate is depressed because you just got a lot of vacancies everywhere, liquor store over here and all this kind of stuff, church right there. You know what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing you can do with that kind of stuff that I know how to do. Some people do, but it's sitting vacant for 10, 15, 20 years ever since you was a child and you 40 now. There's a reason for that, right? There's a reason for that. Just think about it. It's been vacant 10, 15 years. As long as you can really remember, you don't remember it being open. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason for it. Normally the owner wants too much. Somebody may have contacted him or whatever, but the timing may be right now. I'm just telling you, it's all about how easy is it for me to access a buying pool? I can easily access a buying pool for multifamily pretty much anywhere. Self-storage the same way, anywhere. Hotel, motels, pretty much anywhere, right deal. It's a little different. Maybe warehousing, maybe, it may be or whatever. But self-storage and multifamily, definitely. So you say you got a commercial property, it's just like saying I got a piece of real estate, but what type of real estate?
Right. Yes. Stephen Vaughn. Hey, Ty, can I do land? I think he's saying land leads with you after they say yes.
I thought he was saying LeGrand.
LeGrand, like Ron LeGrand. But I was like, he probably saying
hey, Ron LeGrand, oh, boy, my boy. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Hey, if I ever meet Ron one day, I feel like I owe him some bread. I guess if I wanted to give it to him, I'd just send it to him one.
That's it.
And that's what his personality.
That's I'm telling you, Flip. That's what I'm going to do, man.
Yeah.
As soon as I hit a certain number, you're gonna get a check cut for you, brother. Trust and believe.
I'll tell you now.
I hit a certain number. It looks good on paper right now, but I gotta become liquid, man. It don't look good on paper, bro, but I gotta become liquid. I gotta be more liquid, man.
Yeah. Hey, like Ron, I feel like I had an opportunity. I forget what the guy's name. One of the guys y'all would recognize. This was right after when COVID, people started getting out again. They were having some type of event down in Florida, and he invited me to come down. And I was like, anyway, so, and he said who I was on the thing, and Ron Grant, one of the people. And just if I thought about it a few days and I decided I wasn't gonna go, but I said if I go, I'm make my way to get Ron this $1,500 I feel I owe him, right?
Yeah.
But I bought a bootleg course of his for $400, and I feel, hey boy, whew. I wish the person that recommended that to me, man. I wish I could meet that person, on that message board that I posted. Does Carlton Sheets program really work? And the person replied, yes, it does, but Ron LeGrand's course is better. That's the only thing he's saying.
And you could always write him a letter with the 1,500 and just, hey.
I want to meet him.
Okay.
I want to meet him. Ron Perot, though, so I might.
Oh, Joe, I say, go ahead and do it. Lamar McMorris, what up, gods? Been following the community for show. Ty, how can we go about the KISS with a package for 5 properties? And he's given the address. I have the rent amount for the others.
Oh, that's easy. You're gonna break it down one by one. You're gonna, with that small of a number of properties, you're gonna break each one of them down individually. Now, if they got rental income, they got strong tenants, good rental rates, based they're renting at the current rental rate, then you can pay a little more on those or whatever. But with only 5, you're gonna evaluate those standing on their own or whatever. It may be more valuable them separated than in a package or whatever. So because they may not be in the same areas of that market. But we love to look at it, You see Chevo number down there. Hit him up on that.
Holler at your boy.
All right. And Terry Johnson was following up. He said that this is office spaces.
See, that would be sort of like outside of my realm, you know what I'm saying, of knowing what to do on those as far as the buying pool.
All right. And DPB Entertainer wants to know your email.
Easy. I like the easy stuff. I like the home runs. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna create one for this office. There you go.
Oh, Lamar McMorris is following up about the 5 properties that I already sent an offer at $415 for all 5 that came back at 6. I want to come back with 5. Want to check with y'all. Let me know something.
Yeah, hit Chevo up. See,
He put the address right here.
Oh, all of them?
No, just one of them.
Okay.
What city is that?
It says it's
Council Bluff.
Okay. Okay, let me see. Let's see what it's looking like. So y'all didn't want to say nothing about the inauguration? I asked and y'all just.
I
was partially agreeing with you. I mean, he does have billionaires on his cabinet.
Yeah, it just like they gonna fall out with each other. I already can tell you that. He gonna have a new cabinet now. These people ain't used to being. It's sort of smart in a sense to me to have people with that type of mindset versus political mindsets or whatever. Now, but what they're gonna find out once you get into that world, you're gonna play that game, that political game. It just ain't gonna be no way around it or whatever. But a lot of political decisions are made that are not good business decisions, not even close. Because you got people making business decisions that don't know nothing about business. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But from just what I think, I have no idea. Trump don't like nobody to shine beyond him. He just gonna fall out with him. It just ain't gonna be no. It's just guaranteed to have him and Elon will be calling everything worse than a child of God a year from now. I'd be shocked if that doesn't happen.
Think that long? It might be 6 months.
It might not even be that long. You're right. The only reason it doesn't happen is that Elon is really not into the day-to-day. That's the only reason it doesn't happen. If he's into it day-to-day, they're going to fall out.
So at 5 properties let's see here. If we get them at 5 properties at $500K, that's $100,000 each. Yeah, that's solid, man.
Assuming they all that 178.
Yeah, assuming, yeah. If they all in that shape like how that one is, yeah, it's definitely good to go for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure. We're gonna have a good year, man. Crypto is up,
Yeah.
real estate is up. What else is up?
Juju is up.
Juju is up.
Juju is up. What's up, Juju? She number two. Juju number 2.
Oh man,
She's behind jamming, but Juju is number 2.
Juju is number 2.
Oh, Lamar, he's gonna reach out to you, right?
Yeah. That's all at me, man. That's all at me. And we could talk more about everything. Send over all of them. We'll evaluate. I'll get with Flip. We'll see where we need to be at. But yeah, we should be good. Should be good for sure.
Oh well. Yeah, he gonna hit you back, Lamar. Don't worry about it. No worry. We got you. We got you, partner. Just let him know that you on the you got his phone number on the
Thank you, mama.
on the live. Let's see. MGP. Hey Ty.
Everybody had known chicken else, man.
Right? Hey, yeah. We're gonna I'm gonna hit you up today. I'm gonna hit you up. You texted me yesterday. We're gonna talk.
Okay. All right. Yeah, talk to him. AC, the government is no longer ours anymore. What can you do?
Flip, you gotta try some of my jerk chicken, bro.
Oh, okay.
I probably got one of the best jerk chicken right now, period.
Hey, this year we're definitely going. I ain't never been in that Tampa area. Definitely gonna come down, man.
I'll let your fella, man.
So y'all. So how far are you off from Tampa? Just like
30 minutes.
Okay, so you definitely Metro Tampa. Okay.
Yeah, they're building everything out here, man. Like
so what
everything
county
is being developed.
You're in Hernando or what?
No. It's Hillsborough County.
Okay, here's Brush. Okay. But it is Hernando right there too, right?
Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Hernando and Palmetto area as well, yeah.
Okay.
And what's the other one right there with St. Pete's? Pinellas. Pinellas is right here too. I'm right here in like the surrounding area. So yeah.
MGP is recommending that you start with a truck. With your jerk chicken.
He want.
Nah, we ain't doing no truck, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm not built for that life. I'm not built for that life, man.
What you want, man? What you want?
You want some extra jerk? You know, you want some extra jerk.
I'm not patient enough. I'm growing to be more patient, but I have to grow my patience. Like that's something that I'm definitely lacking. Is patience. I'm not afraid to admit it though, at all.
Great show as always. Love the vibe. It's 2025, y'all. Yeah.
Right,
almost a month in.
Lyricist.
She do know how to put the word flow together for sure. Hey, Jammin, we've been doing some text campaigns, so we should be getting some deals in soon, so we can get that TC going for sure.
Yes, sir.
That texting is serious, bro. Like people be texting me 10 o'clock at night, and I'm responding to it.
Why not?
But there's an AI for texting back though, right?
Oh yeah.
MGP was just talking about the food truck. He said he could find some people to work for you in Tampa. I think he said he's.
Oh, he said he's actually in the area. Okay, yeah.
No, he just said I was just in Tampa.
See, it's he said he was in Tampa. Okay, yeah. See, it's difficult. Well, I don't know about Chevy. So a food truck, so what a food truck will probably cost about $50,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then obviously you got to get the license and however it works in that particular market or whatever. Then you got your inventory. Then you got to start the hustling, and then the food got to actually be good. You know what I'm saying? And so so the restaurant business is so it's hard is somebody asked me to invest in a club, and I think some have them right after that, right? Like nationally in a club or something, where somebody went and killed. I think it happened here in Birmingham. What the thing that happened in Birmingham? Yeah.
Birmingham.
And so I didn't respond to that. Probably just told them that's not my lane or whatever. Because that's so capital intense. If you come from our world, it's hard to spend that kind of money because what we do, we can make large sums of money with very little investment, very little to no investment in some situations. So it's hard to spend $50,000, 70, whatever it would cost to start a food truck or whatever, and knowing that it's a huge possibility it's gonna fail. And then that's a grind. You know what I'm saying? You got to be there. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about hiring some people. Yeah. Now, if you're gonna start something like that, you got to be in it. Or you know what I'm saying, or somebody you got to really know that they know what they're doing, because a lot of times now that's food services. Every French fry should need to be accounted for to profit. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people just open that stuff. There's a science to the method of making money with it. Every nugget sold needs to be accounted for. Every wing sold needs to be accounted for. Every squirt of sauce needs to be accounted for, to make money.
Yeah, I talked to a guy one time. He's been in the Wendy's business for like 30 years. He said Wendy's make more money on that 4 for $4 than they do on anything. Because like McDonald's says that they make more money on the fries and the drink than they do on the burger.
Yeah.
But everything has to be accounted for.
Remember when McDonald's was charging for sauce?
I never that never happened here.
Now Pizza Hut didn't start doing that. They charge everything.
I guess that was just a Jersey thing, but yeah.
Yeah, they don't do that.
They don't charge.
This dude told me one time at Papa John's, a manager, I'm always, I go into a bin, I'm start asking questions, how you making money? He said, because he was just working there, Papa John's, a huge operation, but he was like the most expensive pizza they had. They were about $22, $23, without adding just a bunch of stuff on it. You can get ridiculous on it, but the one that they just gonna sell as it is, I think it was like $22. Say it costs $1.50 to make.
Crazy.
I said that's profit.
That's profit there.
That's good profit. Oh yeah.
Now they got overhead, employees, building, all that stuff, but
margins are crazy.
Yeah.
Man,
all right. AT is asking, when insurance companies drop coverage in entire communities, I'm thinking he's talking about LA. How much does that affect home values?
I don't even know. I've been in real estate and I don't know. I would assume it makes them less value. I would assume that, right? Like I know parts of Florida is experiencing that, whatever. So I would assume it makes it less value.
And Mazario is saying Ron LeGrand said, "Don't open a restaurant."
That sounds like him. Hey, but Ron to make you feel like you're stupid if you ain't doing it.
No, man. Like, it's motivation. Like, yeah.
Ron, Ron is one of the rare people that's motivational and good information. Normally you don't get the combination. You ask the people that's real good at motivation speaker or whatever.
Yeah.
But for me, it might be getting mindset right, but it ain't giving me no actionable information. You know what I'm saying? So I connected to him. So when I bought that teaser version, because I couldn't afford the $1,500 for the course package, and I bought that teaser version for $69, $80 with shipping, and it came in cassette tape form, and it was just snippets of different parts of his training. Hey, your boy was ready to get the second job, baby, to save that money. I was gonna come up with that for sure. But luckily 2 days, 3 days later, I said, let me search on eBay and see if they got this out here on the auction. I had multiple auctions out there. Lost the auction. Dude hit me up. That back then, so eBay allowed sellers to reach out to the people that bid it. Emailed me, hey, he gave me I think he told me $700. I like, no, I can't afford that, man. We agreed on 400. Still, some didn't get paid. I know. I don't know what it was, but hey, he sent it over to me. The burnt copy, boy, I was locked in, boy. And wholesaling, lease options, subject to landlord and fix and flip. You know, I went from zero to, and I felt like I had to go through all of it to the point I was really confused. But what stuck to me was I could put out bandit signs and people called me. So that helped overcome my introvertness and wholesaling and lease options. Oh, I ain't got to have no money, $10, you know, and it stuck to me, you know. So hey, here we are. But anyway, but yeah, he boy, I was fired up. I was ready.
That was like me, 2:00 in the morning. Hey, this is Ty, the Flipman Teller. I have over 1,000 free videos on YouTube.
Oh man, that's funny.
That was me, bro. That was me. And then you was like, I could talk till I'm blue in the face. If you don't do nothing else, take action. Yeah. And we took our last $150 and bought some branding signs, bro.
Yeah, wow. That's deep. Well, you got
hey, when I say I was hurting.
Hey Tammy, you a real one.
Oh yeah. She is. You got she is. She looked at me and she said, "What you gonna do?"
Hey, that's what's up.
We got our last right here. We gotta make it count. She was like, "Okay."
Hey, you got one that'll be under the bridge with you.
Oh yeah. And when we did our first deal, we made a $750, and that was just through JVN. And she was like, look, we could keep on sitting around and JVN on deals, or we could go get it ourselves. And I was like, you know what, baby, you're right. So we went out there, we did our first deal by ourselves, made $3,000. She was like, this shit is real. If we could do $3,000, we could do $100,000. I was like, you know what, baby, you're right. Damn. She know how to charge your boy up, boy. She know how to wind it up.
Well,
she know how to wind it up. I remember our first 5-figure, our first $10,000 deal, man. I was in bed. I was working with this cash buyer, and the deal wasn't going the way it was, and I was just moping. She was like, "What are you doing? Come on, let's get your ass up. Like, we need to go get this money. We got bills to pay." Wow. I was like, "You're right." We jumped in the car and pulled up on the seller, boy. She was like, "There you go, right there. Go get him." Jump out the
car. Hey, she know. Wait a minute. She know you a bulldog. You got these.
Oh yeah. So she winded up. She like, go get him.
You need to say sick him.
Yeah, go get him. I hopped up out the car. I'm like, man, I've been looking for you. He was like, you've been looking for me. I've been getting your letters. I was like, at that time, I was like, yeah, I've been sending you some letters. He was like, look, you can have this property for 20 grand. I'm like, yeah, I'll give you 10. It was like, if you give me 12, we have a deal. I was like, all right, we have a deal. Went out. No, actually, I gave him the 20, bro. I gave him the 20. I gave him the 20, and we flipped it for 30. And at the time, that was our biggest assignment. So we was double closing. And my buyer was like, dude, you ain't need to do no double closing, bro. I don't care how much you make. As long as the deal makes sense, we good. I was like, all right. And that buyer still do deals to this day, bro. And that was 6 years ago. We still do deals to this day. Like I'll send a deal to the buyer, and they'll go look at it like, all right, this is what I'll offer. And I'm talking about I ain't even put the property on the contract yet. And I was like, all right, bet, let me lock it up for you. And I lock it up, and we close the next week.
Nice. Yeah. Everybody's talking about shout out to Tammy, okay?
Shout out to Tammy, man. Yeah. If I'm ever in my feelings, they be like, man, you better get out your feelings. This business. You better stop that shit. I was like, all right. I'm like, what about me, Tammy? She like, what about you? You got kids. Ain't about you no more. So yeah. Shout out to Tammy. She's the brains of the operation.
Oh yeah. Signal.
Mazio was saying, I split the price for Ron LeGrand with 3 people about 20 years ago. I still have to listen to him to make it simple.
Oh wow,
That's what's up.
that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
And Gemini Way says she started watching you off the testimony of the lady with I think that's the lady 286 payday.
Oh yeah, that's yeah, she's up in the DMV area. I'll think about it in a minute, but yeah, that's a good bit. That's a good one there.
Sherry Thomas, do you put a Google Voice number on your bandit signs?
I have done that before. You can because it's free. Yeah.
Here's the thing. That 318 number, guess what that is? Google Voice.
Google Voice.
I've been using that number for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Do governments need to get rid of land they have accumulated or have not been in use for a period of time? That's a good question.
I'm assuming that's possible or whatever, but it's going to be city, municipality by municipality. Matter of fact, in my the little hometown that I'm from, they had I don't know if the city did it or whoever, but they had a doctor coming in maybe like twice a week, and I guess he wasn't getting enough business, so they had a mobile home there, and they were going to give it away. You just had to move it. And my sister told, so guess what they decided to do? Somebody was going to get it, but they backed out on it. Now, to move a mobile home is probably going to cost you anywhere from $7 to $10 grand. But this was like a nice single wide mobile home, right? It's been basically like, if I got some land to put it on, which land is very cheap down there, I could have had me a rental property that's ready to go with setup and everything, probably about 12 grand, right? With all in. And so guess what they did? They just burnt it down. The city did. They, controlled fire.
And that's like them knocking down houses. That's So
my sister telling me about it. She told me before it happened. I said, "Well, sister, find out who I need to talk to, and let's see." But anyway, it happened. I sort of forgot about it or whatever. And I say, "So did you find out when they burned that down?" They were going to give it away. So I guess that's possible. Just depending on what they got going on or whatever. Yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy. Ty, you aspire as many people as Ron LeGrand.
She ain't lying. She ain't lying. Because I remember the famous quote of Ty. What's half a zero?
What is that? Come from one of my homeboys, but yeah.
Well, I hear that shit. I hear that shit all the time from Tammy. What's half a zero? You better go close that deal. Damn it.
It'll pay some.
Hey, what's half a zero?
Yeah. MGP is asking, are bandit signs still effective? There's so many of them.
Yep. Well, yeah.
Somebody's using them.
Yeah, if you see other people using them, number one, that's a good sign that you can do the same, right? That's another sign they probably working. They're not wasting their time.
Yes, sir.
Just think about it. See, when I started putting back bandit sign out back in 2003, everybody didn't have a smartphone, a cell phone. Everybody didn't have one. Now everybody has one. Sometimes they have multiples, like myself or whatever. And so you're taking advantage of thousands of eyeballs for pennies on the dollar with a bandit signs, but one sign is basically $2, we'll say. You may be in an intersection that 50,000 people pass through it every day. You don't need but a small percentage of those to see that on a daily basis. Over time, they see that, today when I first saw it here in January, but 6 months from now, hey, I'm trying to relocate. I got this rental property. It's been sitting vacant. I need to liquidate it before I leave. And plus, it's gonna help me with my moving expense. So and just go on and on. So yeah, they gonna work if done correctly.
Oh yeah,
they have to be done correctly.
Definitely, man. Bandit signs will definitely get your phone ringing, man. It would have your phone ringing off the hook. And all you want is just some form of action happening. If people are calling you, they're calling to offer something, right? Different than when you're cold calling, you reaching out to somebody else, they're more aggressive. Someone that if you're taking an inbound call, they're going to be a lot nicer than someone that's doing that outbound. Guaranteed. Like you get that seller that's just nice where they're just going through something at the time and you build the right rapport, or they like, man, I call you and nobody else is answering their phone and you picked up, boom, you got you a deal. So yeah, man, bad signs work for sure.
That was the last question.
All right, it's about that time. I gotta hit the road. I gotta head out to Orlando.
All right. So boom. So we've been rolling pretty hard, guys. So look for that update on Zomps. I mean, the KISS method is listed on Zomps. And like I said, I'm gonna probably just do an official video for it, where it's actually edited where it'll make sense. I'm not jumping all over the place. A little better. But that form is going to make it easy for you to fill out the offer template. Take the math part of it out, and for the most part, just a plug and play. So now you can get more offers in quicker. So you won't be limited based on your technical skills or not. But appreciate the guys joining us today. Text KISS to 205-964-5243 to access that particular training. You can literally get started making offers today. Also, if you need the tools that we use, one of them, just text the word tool to 205-964-5243. Another one, if you need cash buyer, text BOSS, BOSS to 205-964-5243. So with that being said, we appreciate everyone that joined us. Happy MLK Day, however you're spending it. Junior, you're spending it. If you're at the inauguration, hope you're not cold. With that being said, go Irish. Thanks, and I'll see you on the flip side.
Flip man, it's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag.